The rooftops smelled like rain and city smoke. I held the cheap ring in my palm and tried to breathe. "Lena," I said, "I know I'm not rich, but I'm all in." She looked past me at the lights. "Rian, please don't." "Love you," I said. "Marry me." Her mouth trembled. "No." The word hit harder than the wind. "No, I'm sorry," she whispered. "I can't do this." "Is it me?" I asked. "Or money?" "Both," she said, "and that hurts too." "Say I opened the ring box anyway." The stone looked small, brave, and foolish. "We can build a life." She shook her head. "I've been seeing someone." My fingers went cold. "Who?" "Damien Cole," she said. "He can give me a life you cannot." I tasted metal. "Star CEO," I said. "Is that what you want?" "I want safety," she said. "I want doors that open." "I open doors for you." "You open your heart," she said. "It's not the same." I put the ring away. "So this is it." She wiped her eyes. "I didn't plan to hurt you, yet here we are," I said. "Please don't hate me." "I won't hate you," I said, and it felt like lying to the sky. She reached for my hand, then stopped. "You're kind, Rayon." "Kind isn't enough," I said. She flinched. "Goodbye." "Goodbye," I said, and the word walked away with her heels. Rain began like a soft drum. I didn't run. I let it wash the heat from my face. The ring? Box thumped in my pocket like a second heart, stubborn and slow. I counted steps, light posts, breaths. My father used to say, "Keep walking, son. The city does not care, but you can." My phone buzzed as I reached my door. "Mr. Reed," I said, wiping water from my hair. "Rehan, it's late," he said, "but we are at 48 hours. "For what?" "The trust year," he said. "Your father said it. You lived simply for 12 months. You worked. You learned. The term ends in 2 days." I leaned against the wall. "And then, you may step in as controlling owner of Malik Holdings," he said, "if you sign." I stared at the dark room. I thought it would feel different. "It often feels exactly like an empty room," he said. "Also, there's one more thing." I said, "Always one more thing," I said. "Malik Holdings quietly owns Coal Dynamics," he said, "through layers." Kept it. Silent. I closed my eyes. "Say that again?" "It would control Coal Dynamics," he said gently. "It was your father's net. He believes scale is safer in the dark." I let out a breath I did not know I held. "Lena chose him," I said, "for doors." "I'm sorry," he said. "But this is business." "Do you want the meeting set?" "When boardroom tomorrow afternoon," he said. "We can still keep you out of sight if you wish." "I don't know what I wish," I said. "Sleep," he said. "Outside in the morning," I dropped. My bag turned on one lamp and placed the ring on the table. "You tried," I told it. The letter from my father lay beside it, worn at the folds. I opened it again. "Son, learn the weight of small work. Learn names. Learn to hear no." I traced the words with my thumb. "I heard no," I said. I heard it loud. I called Mr. Reed again. "If I sign," I asked, "do we tell them who I am?" "We don't have to," he said. "You can steer from the shadows, or you can step forward. Don't." "Want to humiliate anyone?" I said. "Then don't," he said. "Lead, clean the books, protect the people who did nothing wrong." "Damien?" I said. "What is he like in the room?" "Loud," he said. "Sharp, certain. I can be quiet," I said. "Then be quiet and precise," he said. "That frightens the loud more than shouting." "Got." I ended the call, and I sat with the ring and the letter. The cheap gold looked honest under the lamp. My chest ached, but the ache was clean. I whispered to the empty chair. "I would have chosen you, even if we never had a door." The chair did not answer. The city hummed like a tired choir. I set an alarm. I kept breathing, turned off the lamp, then turned it back on. The world who I am, or stay a ghost? The envelope was soft at the edges, the paper yellowed with years. I opened it with hands that shook more than I wanted to admit. My father's words stared back at me. "Power without empathy ruins men. Learn to work, to listen." I whispered. I washed dishes. I rode buses. I counted coins until my fingers cramped. I kept my name in my throat. "Was that enough, Father?" Knock broke the silence. "Open up, Rayan." I brought soup. 'Twas Maya, my sister, balancing a steaming bowl. She put it on the table and looked at me hard. You look like someone dragged you across broken glass. It might feel worse, I muttered. She folded her arms. So, tell me, why the long face? Lena said no. Maya's eyebrow arched. No. Not just no, I said. She chose Damien Cole, the flashy CEO. I nodded. She said he could give her a life I cannot. Maya let out a sharp laugh. If she left for money, don't chase her with more. I don't want revenge, I whispered. Then what do you want? I want respect, I said. For myself. For my father's name. Maya softened. Respect comes from standing, not chasing. Remember that. My phone buzzed on the table. Mr. Reed's voice carried through the line, calm as always. Rayanne, we need to discuss tomorrow. The board meets at noon. If you sign, you step in fully. Your signature can change everything. I rubbed my forehead. If I don't, then Cole Dynamics stays in reckless hands. You remain silent, Maya whispered. He's giving you a choice. Don't waste it. I pressed the phone tighter. I'll attend, but not as heir. As a consultant, they won't know me yet. Wise, Mr. Reed said. Observe before you strike. But the decision to reveal must be yours. Then it stays that way, I said. When the call ended, Maya leaned close. What's your plan? I don't know yet, I said. Just know I can't walk in and shout, surprise, I own you all. Maya laughed, then grew serious. Practice what you'll say to Lena. She will appear. You know it. I moved to the mirror, my reflection tired but alive. I wish you well, Lena, I practiced. Maya tilted her head, again with less fire. I wish you well, Lena, I repeated. That sounded like a curse, she said. I smirked. 'Cause my chest burns every time I say it. She set the soup spoon in my hand. Eat. You'll need strength. I took a sip. Warmth settled my throat. What if I falter? Then stand again, Maya said. Faltering is human. Standing is choice. The room quieted. The city hummed a distant wave. My phone buzzed once more. A news alert glowed across. The screen? Gala tonight? Damien Cole arrives with stunning partner, Lena Ward. The photo was cruel in its beauty. Her hand on his arm, her smile rehearsed for the cameras. My stomach clenched, Maya read over my shoulder. So that's the show. I put the phone down slowly. Tomorrow, I walk into their world. Tonight, they walk across mine. The elevator hummed as I rode up to the glass floor. A badge reading external observer hung from my neck. I kept my eyes quiet and my mouth shut. The boardroom was colder than the lobby. Bright screens poured numbers across the wall. A man, in a perfect suit, spread his arms like a host on a stage. Welcome to Cole Dynamics, he said. I'm Damien. Try to keep up. I sat at the back. I'm just observing. Peasant markets slow you, he joked. We make markets obey. A woman with steel eyes and a smooth smile clicked the remote. Sloan Vickers, CFO, she said. Q3 exceeded guidance due to strategic acceleration. Acceleration, I asked. We pulled forward demand using flexible terms, she said. Damien winked. When you have power, rules move. Slides rolled. Lines climbed like stairs they didn't earn. Recognition looked swollen. A paper brushed my elbow. I looked down. A yellow sticky note trembled against my pad. These figures feel fake. And I turned my head slightly. A young analyst sat 2 chairs away, eyes on his laptop, jaw tight. I whispered, name. He didn't look up. Noah, how fake. Month-to-month swaps. Buy and hold. Side letters, he breathed. Keep copies, I said. Keep your job. His throat moved. You are not with them? With the truth, I said. Damien cut off a director mid-sentence. Don't need caution. We need narrative. Sloan smiled wider. The street rewards confidence. I raised a hand. What is the cash effect of the pull forward? Immaterial, she said. Define immaterial. Low threshold. Whose threshold? Damien laughed. Observer wants a class. Save it for school. I wrote every word. I marked every interruption. Noah slid another note. Collections aging is hidden in appendix. Look at slide 61. I flipped to it. Small font hit a sharp truth. More past due, fewer current. I whispered. You kept the schedule? He nodded once. Copied nightly. Home drive. Back it up, I said. Offline. His fingers shook. If they see, they won't, I said. Not if you breathe. Damien paced to the window. Look at the skyline, he said. That is what we bend. A director tried again. But guidance, we raise it, Damien said, chopping the air. Confidence moves price. Sloan clicked to a glossy slide, smiling customers. I asked, any negative churn shown? Not material, she said. We broke for coffee. I stood near the chart wall and took photos of the appendix with my phone. Noah drifted close, eyes forward. They monitor printers, he whispered. Then no prints, I said. Only eyes. They'll blame me, he said. Not if numbers blame themselves, I said. Swallowed. Why are you here? To watch, I said. To listen. To help. If you keep your spine, I said. Back in the room, Sloan started a forecast bridge, orange blocks stacked on blue blocks until they hid the base. I raised my hand again. What supports this jump? I asked. Seasonality, she said. Seasonality or wish? Damien clapped once. Observer, take a breath. We perform here. I met his stare. Performance without receipts is theater. He smirked. And your ticket? Seat at the back, I said. It's best place to see wires. He walked closer, voice warm and sharp. You know how we win. We move fast. We cut doubt. We pick. The story first. The story should come last, I said. After the numbers stand up, he leaned in. Numbers stand up when I tell them to. Numbers stand up when cash arrives, I said. The room went still. Sloan broke the silence with another slide. Customer prepayments will offset collection timing. Signed. I asked. In progress, she said. I typed a short email to Mr. Reed under the table. Start a quiet audit through the holding company. Focus on revenue recognition, collections aging, side letters, and bill and hold. I hit send and felt my pulse slow. Damien pointed at the chart wall like a preacher at stained glass. Remember this day? He said. We lifted the ceiling. I looked at the ceiling and saw only pipes and dust. The meeting ended in a wave of chairs and perfume. I stepped into the hallway for air. My notes felt heavy in my pocket. Footsteps stopped. Breath caught. Rayan. I turned. Lena stood ahead. Eyes wide, she stared like she'd seen a ghost. I froze. Why are you here? The chandeliers poured light like glass rain. I tightened my plain tie and stepped into the gala. A quartet played bright notes. Laughter bounced off marble. I kept my badge in my pocket and my head low. Rayan? Alina's voice cut through. Music. She glided toward me in silver. I didn't know you worked here. I don't, I said. I'm just learning. Learning what? Men act when cameras blink, I said. You came anyway. I was invited, I said. By whom? By a lesson, I said. She studied my suit. You're kind, Rayan, but you're small in this world. Small doesn't mean powerless, I said. Power opens doors, she said. Kindness keeps them open, maybe, but doors must open first. I opened mine, I said. Walked past it. Don't do this here, she whispered. You pulled me aside, I said. Be civil. I will, I said. But I won't be soft. A firm hand landed on my shoulder. Thanks for the numbers, kid, Damien said. Squeezing too long? Happy to observe? I said. Observe, learn, keep up, he laughed, and strode to the podium. Lena's eyes narrowed. You gave him numbers? I saw numbers, I said. You should stand by themselves. You don't know how this works. I do, I said. That's why I'm quiet. My phone buzzed. Noah, files secured. Sloan pressured me to sign. Don't, I typed. Keep copies. Stay near people. She tied it to my review, he wrote. It won't stand, I answered. I'll handle it. Who is that? Lena asked. Someone learning faster than me, I said. Are you building something? I'm building a spine, I said. You used to be gentle. I still am, I said. I just learned edges. The host announced Damien. Applause rose. Lights warmed his grin. Good evening, he said. Tonight we celebrate truth and transparency. We win by being honest, fast, and bold. Choose to, I muttered. Don't, Lena said. Our numbers reflect real demand, Damien continued. Our partners. Keep us honest. Heat climbed my neck. My phone vibrated again. Mr. Reed, audit authorized. Start tonight. Quiet channels only. Understood, I replied. What did you agree to? Lena asked. I agreed to listen harder, I said. To whom? To the part of me that stops apologizing. Don't fight him, she said. He doesn't lose. He confuses winning with not being caught, I said. Servers drifted with trays. Cameras flashed. Damien lifted a hand. We are stewards of trust. We never chase illusions. We build value. And the cash will clap, I said. Please, Lena whispered. I faced her. I wanted to give you a ring, I said, not a crown. Her brow creased. What does that mean? I wanted a home, not a throne, I said. Dinners, not galas. You. I wanted safety, she said. Is that a crime? It isn't, I said. It just isn't love. You sound cruel. Sound awake? My phone buzzed. Noah. Sloan asked where I keep backups. Say nowhere, I wrote. Move the folder. Call if cornered. You're hiding something, Lena said. I'm guarding something, I said. There's a difference. Tell me. I'm keeping promises to people who don't know my name, I said. Promises to who? Dishwashers. 2 analysts. To the version of me that counted bus coins. Music swelled. Damien raised a glass. To truth. The room echoed. To truth. I didn't drink. I watched the edges where deals are made without speeches. Do you? Hate me? She asked. No, I said. I hate what money does when it becomes God. Then forgive me. I can forgive and still walk away, I said. Walk where? Into the job I was given, I said. Into the lesson I avoided. If you ever cared, don't start a war, she said. I won't, I said. Wars are loud. I'm choosing. Quiet. Quiet won't stop him. Quiet will move the floor, I said. I don't understand you. You don't have to, I said. Just stop standing where the ground is fake. She looked at the stage. He looked real. Maint. Dries fast under heat, I said. It still peels. Near the press row, a woman typed notes. The badge read, Priya Shah. Who's that? Lena asked. Someone who smells smoke, I said. Don't hurt yourself. I'm done hurting myself, I said. A push alert hit my screen. Priya Shah. Teaser creative accounting at a top tech firm. Full story pending. The room kept clapping. I pocketed the phone and met Lena's eyes. She whispered, What did you do? I stopped being small, I said. The audit starts now, I told Mr. Reed. Quiet channels. Tight circle. It's already moving, he said. My phone rang. Zara Hale, a clear voice said. Your questions are right. Something smells off. What smells? I asked. To vendors unpaid, she said. Invoices duplicated, same PO, numbers, new dates. Error or intent? Sloppy at best, she said, dirty at worst. Don't email proof, I said. Call me instead. Copy, she said. I'll keep digging. In the war room, I said. You look wrecked. Collections aging is worse than the deck, he said. Show me. He spun the laptop. Past due buckets jumped. Side letters extend terms. You saved everything offline? 2 drives, he said. A TV in the corner showed Damien smiling on cable news. Temporary timing, he told the host. Our transparency is unmatched. He twitches when he lies, I said. You know him? I know that twitch. My phone buzzed again. Stock dips 2 points, I said. It will wake fear, I said. Boards wake after fear speaks. Zara texted. Vendor 3, unpaid, 90 days. Claims Sloan promised relief. I replied. Call me. No attachments. I opened my feed. Lena posted a gold hotel lobby picture. Comments bit hard. Bought with cooked books. One said. She messaged me. Is this you? Typed, deleted, then sent. Truth is not a weapon. It is light, she answered. So you did this, I wrote. The truth did. She said. I didn't know. Cleared. His throat. You okay? I don't need okay, I said. I need clean. The door opened. Sloan walked in with a folder and a fixed smile. Team, quick signatures for quarter-end adjustments. Noah stiffened. Adjustments? Alignment? Entries, she said. Routine. Sign today. I stepped closer. He won't. She tilted her head. Who are you to say? Someone reading the same numbers? I said. Her eyes stayed flat. Reviews include teamwork. Noah swallowed. I support facts. Facts are flexible, she said. That's why we guide. No signatures without countersigned contracts and cash proofs, I said. She pushed the folder at Noah. Don't be difficult. I slid it back. Don't be vague. She smiled thinner. Damien wants momentum. Breaks save companies. I said, breaks lose quarters. She snapped. Quarters end, I said. Reputations don't. She turned for the door. I'll remember this. So will I said. Noah sagged. There goes my review. Kept the evidence, I said. That matters. I'm scared, he whispered. Keep breathing, I said. Fear isn't a plan. This is... The TV cut to another. Clip, the host asked. Critics say your guidance relies on accounting flex. Damien chuckled. Critics sell fear.
How we sell value, the market believes you. Noah asked. The market believes until the bill shows. I said,
Pulled contracts from the partner portal, she said. Side letters exist. Language is lazy. Read them to me, I said. She did. Dates slipped. Delivery blurred. Rights rescinded by footnote. Summaries by voice only, I said. We keep the trail clean. Understood, she said. Also, a vendor hinted at kickbacks. Does he want protection? Yes. He'll have it, I said. Keep him warm. I paced. We need a board ear, I said. Who listens? Noah asked. Ruth Adler, I said. Old school counts pencils before cash. Can we reach her? If she smells risk, my email chimed. Rutid's name appeared like a stamp. Private board session. Bring documentation. I want the real owner present, bad? Noah asked. Close to good, I said. Close to loud, Lena texted again. Will he be okay? He'll face what he built, I wrote. So will I. I didn't pick this, she said. You picked safety, I wrote. I hope you find it. He shut his laptop. If she wants the real owner who shows up. I will, I said, when the time fits. You keep saying we, he said. Why? Because rot isolates, I said. Light needs people, Mr. Reed called. Saw Ruth's note? I did, I said. Do you want to reveal? Soon, I said. Get the room ready. Back door for me, front door for truth. It'll be arranged, he said. I looked at the clock, mapped the evidence. I told Noah. Tie. Each claim to cash. And if they fight, they will, I said. We won't blink. The TV showed Damien leaving a studio, reporters shouted. His jaw twitched. He's worried, Noah said. He hears hairline cracks, I said. I opened a clean page and wrote a single line. Stand without shouting. Protect the honest. Let light work. Ruth's email glowed again on my screen. Private board session. I want the real owner present. I waited. I whispered, my time is near. The boardroom door shut with a heavy click. Ruth Adler sat at the head, eyes sharp. Identification, she said. I pulled the folder from my case and slid it across. Trust papers. Chairs scraped. Papers rustled. A gasp broke the quiet. Damien laughed too loud. Joke. Tell me this is a joke. Mr. Reed's voice was calm. Confirmed. Malik Holdings holds majority. Rian Malik controls Malik Holdings. The laughter drained from Damien's face. You hid. I learned, I said. You lied, he spat. I lived. I washed plates. I counted coins. I listened. My father asked that of me. You came in here like a mouse, he said. Now you want the throne? I don't want a throne, I said. I want order. You think this company bends to you? I think truth bends nothing, I said, but lies snap. Sloane crossed her arms. And what do you plan to do, boy? 3 conditions, I said. Full audit, freeze on bonuses. Ethics training. 4 leaders, a director whispered. Drastic. Necessary, I said. And if we refuse? Damien asked. Then step aside, I said. You'd fire me? His voice cracked. I haven't, I said. Not yet. You can't run this place, he said. I don't have to alone, I said. I have people who still believe in work. Sloane smirked. Audits kill momentum. Momentum built on fraud is a cliff, I said. Ruth leaned forward. We accept his authority. Papers are clear. What he asks is survival. Damien slammed the table. This is sabotage. No, I said. This is stewardship, he glared. You'll regret crossing me. I didn't cross you, I said. You crossed numbers. Silence stretched. Ruth closed her folder. We'll circulate resolutions. Meeting adjourned. A chair scraped. Again, eyes followed me as I stood. My pulse stayed even. Outside, Lena waited in the hall, hands clasped. Did you plan this to punish me? No, I said. Then why now? This is about my father, I said. And the people who work here. Her eyes filled. You hid all this time. I listened all this time, I said. Do you still hate me? No, I said. Hate is heavy. I have work. She bit her lip. I don't know what to feel. You don't have to feel for me, I said. Feel for yourself. She stepped aside. Then go do your work. I walked past. My phone buzzed. A headline glowed. Priya Shah, mystery owner, takes control of coal dynamics. Damien's smile cracked on every screen. His jaw clenched as cameras swarmed him outside. Another buzz. An email from Sloane. Careful, boy. Paper cuts can kill, I read. It twice, then whispered, then I'll bleed clean. Asterisk, the audit hit like a slow fire. Zara called first. I traced the funnel. Losses shifted into phantom accounts. Proof, I asked. Contracts altered. Invoices looped. Noah has receipts. I turned to him. Show me. He laid out files, side deals. Same client billed twice. Dates backdated. Damien knew. Signed 1 memo, Noah said. Keep copies. Safe drive. By afternoon, advertisers withdrew campaigns. Phones rang. It's risky, one said. We can't stay tied. Damien stormed into the room. This is noise. We bury it. You can't bury fire, I said. Silence vendors, delay payables, push guidance, or face charges, I said. You little fraud, he barked. No, I said. You built that word for yourself. He slammed the door behind him. My phone buzzed. Lena, can we talk? I hesitated, then replied. Where? She chose a small cafe far from towers. She sat waiting, no silver dress, just jeans. He kept a second phone, she said. And, second Lena, she whispered. I wasn't the only one. I studied her face. Zoe had discovered. Your own replacement. I chose him over you, she said. I thought money would make me safe. I wanted to build a life with you, I said. Not by one. Tears glimmered. Can I fix anything? Tell the truth, I said. Not for me. It's for yourself. She gripped her cup. What truth? What you saw?
Ow!
Image hid rot. How silence fed fraud. They'll destroy me, she said. They already did, I said. She nodded slowly. I'll testify. I can't undo, but I can speak, and speak clean, I said. She whispered I was blind. Now you see, I said. We sat in silence, cups cooling. That night, Noah called again. Zara and I traced more. The funnel. Tied to Sloan, direct her approvals. She built the pipe. Send it, I said. He hesitated. She threatened me. She threatened me too, I said. Threats are cracks. Push. He uploaded files. Charts bloomed on my screen. The shape was clear. Losses shifted like shells in a street game. My email pinged. A message to Damien from Sloan, copied by mistake. We go down together, or you go down alone. I leaned back. The walls closed now. Noah whispered through the phone. What's next? Next, I said, we let the fire show itself. Ruth's gavel tapped. Order, present findings.
Alex.
Zara rose with steady eyes. The audit traced revenue manipulation. Side letters, shifted losses, false demand. Damien barked. Speculation. Contract, Zara said, sliding copies. Across. Signed by your CFO. Sloan smiled thin. Counting flex, not fraud. Noah stood, voice shaking but firm. She ordered me to sign adjustments. I refused. She tied my job to lies. Damien sneered. He's a child. A witness, Noah said. I nodded. Truth has no age. Sloan leaned forward. We did what every firm does, manage optics. Ruth's voice cut. Optics don't pay invoices. Damien slammed the table. We cannot let panic kill value. Zara's tone stayed calm. Value already bled. Advertisers fled. Vendors unpaid. This is not panicked as consequence. Room murmured. Eyes turned to me, then to Lena as she rose. She drew a breath. I sold my heart for a picture. I thought money meant safety. I watched him use image to hide rot. I'm done selling. I'll testify. Gasps rippled. Damien's face flushed. Lena, she cut him off. You had a second phone, a second me. I was blind, but not anymore. Sloan pushed back her chair. Dramatic. None of this proves intent. Priya's phone camera blinked red outside. The glass wall. Her live stream carried Ruth's words across the press floor. I stood. Listen, I am not here to burn this place down. I am here to rebuild it. But rot leaves first. Security entered. Ruth gestured. Remove her. Sloan snarled. You'll regret crossing me. No, I said. You'll regret crossing numbers. She was escorted out, heels clicking like nails on ice. Ruth lifted a hand. Board vote on Damien Cole's position. Hands rose one after another. Majority clear. Ruth's verdict was sharp. You lose your title? Damien stared at me. Could destroy me. I met his eyes. I don't need to. The doors opened. Flash bulbs exploded, white heat flooding in. I blinked once. The world waited to see who I was now. Cameras flashed as I stepped to the podium. I gripped the edge, breathed once, and spoke. Jobs first. Truth always. A murmur rippled through the press line. Questions rose, but I lifted my hand. This company survives because of people who work every day. They deserve protection. They deserve honesty. A reporter shouted, Will leadership change? Yes, I said. Zara Halla will lead ethics. She fought for clarity when silence was easier. Zara nodded from the front row. Another voice called. And your analysts? Oa Park is my new chief analyst, I said. He chose truth over comfort. That is the kind of voice we need. Noah's face reddened, but he smiled. I paused, scanning the room. One more thing. I am starting a fund in my father's name for students who work and study. Power without empathy ruins men. We will honor him by keeping empathy alive. Applause broke the tension. Cameras snapped again. I stepped back. Later, in the quiet office, Maya ran in and threw her arms around me. You did it, she said. Laughing through tears, I did what was needed, I said. You carried father's words, she said. I hugged her tight. He carried me first. My phone buzzed. A new message from Lena. Thank you for letting karma speak. I'm learning to be small and honest. I typed, deleted, then wrote, Be well. I hit send and closed the screen. That night, I walked to the river. Streetlights shimmered on the black water. I carried the old ring box in my pocket. I opened it slowly. The stone looked smaller than ever, but still brave. I loved you, I whispered. The wind took the sound. I also love myself. I held the ring over the water, then let it fall. It sank, light and free. I stood until ripples faded. My chest felt unchained. I turned from the river, walking lighter, not to prove anything, only to serve. To build, to begin again.